Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Heavensward. In the last episode, we finished up our side quests in the Kurthus Western Highlands, where we kind of had to, chain kill some dragons, and, some guys realized that, maybe dragons, aren't the mindless monsters he thought they were. And, so we took care of that, and then we headed for the first time into the Durvanian Forelands and came to Camp Tailfeather here. Met the head of the camp and learned about the Nath, which are the Beastmen tribe in the area, that they are beginning to cause some problems. So we're going to be looking into that as we progress. Now, at the end of the episode, I went and looked to see if we could unlock the hunt bills, now that we are level 53, for basically the Heavensward area. Unfortunately, we can't. And I did a little bit of digging into what I would need to do that, and I actually would need to unlock the hunt bills quest in the old areas first. Unfortunately, I need to be a Maelstrom second lieutenant. I am a... What am I again? I'm a Storm Sergeant second class. I need to be a Storm Lieutenant second class in order to be able to do hunts. And I don't even have enough clan marks. I need 7,000 company seals to be able to unlock or promote myself to Storm Sergeant first class. And then I can go to Storm Lieutenant second class, I think. So, I would have to grind fates or do roulettes or things like that to get company seals. So that's probably going to have to wait. Hopefully, I'll be able to get seals here at some point and be able to do that, but at the moment we can't. So unfortunate, but it's kind of what it is. Okay, so back here in Camp Tailfeather, we can go ahead and work on picking up all the side quests, so that we can take care of working on those as we progress through the main story as well. So, let's go ahead and walk around town and see what people have for us. Alright. Virgome? Something like that. What do you have for us? And he seems to have chocobos on his mind. Okay. Chocobo hunting isn't as easy as it looks. Those birds are too clever by half. I've designed some new traps, though, that I set up around Tailfeather a few days ago. Might be about time to check them. Think you could do that for me? There are two of them, one upstream of the Willem River and one out to the east of Tailfeather. All you really need to do is head out there and see if they've caught anything. Sounds simple enough. Alright, and Marcel, you had a quest for us as well that gives us an Aether Current. He's looking for a reliable pair of feet. Okay. I see you've been making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, how'd you like to help a real hunter? I'm overseeing 3 camps set up the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight, and I'm too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of him. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to leaders of each camp. Leonolf, Gwenret, and Emmebert? Something like that. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Very well. I am sure that it is not going to be as simple as being messenger boy here. So we'll see what happens when we actually get to those camps. And then we have one. That's a chocobo keep. Alright, Lupard here. Lupard is looking for someone to watch over a novice hunter. Well, if it isn't the famed Ayame everyone's been going on about. Word travels fast in a camp this small. Say, could you lend me your ear for a bit? Thanks for keeping this lonely hunter company. Any road. Since you're new around here, I thought you might want to know about this place and its denizens. You see, the hunters of Tailfeather make their way by catching the wild chocobos wandering around these forests and selling them to the renowned Ishgardian trainers. You might think us hunters have the easy end of the deal, but you changed your mind quick enough the first time a dragon breathed down your neck. Add to that all the other hungry beasts looking for an easy meal, and you'd be right to doubt the sanity of this whole camp. That's why most hunters in the Duranian Forelands are either them that are just trying to escape their pitiful lives back home, or them that are crazy enough to get enjoyment from risking their necks every day. Of course, you can't forget those that are just here for a quick bucketful of gill, chasing the golden chocobo, so to speak. The promise of riches brings new blood from all over Eorzea. Ain't that right, Koyanta? You got that right. I'm here to back myself the biggest chocobo Eorzea's ever seen. Thing is, chocobo hunting's generally done in pairs, and Koyanta here, having never trapped an animal herself, is in need of a partner. I know you've got some experience hunting all manner of beasts, so I'm asking you to help her out until I find someone suitable. I can't thank you enough, Ayame. Koyanta's got some ideas for her first hunt. Speak to her and she'll tell you all about them. Okay. Babysitting duty. Alright, let's see what you've got. Finally, a partner. Now we can be real hunters. Let's not keep those birds waiting. This hunt will be simple. All we have to do is lure a chocobo out with these gishal greens. There's only one problem. Wild chocobos have a keen sense of smell and won't come near a trap if they catch even a whiff of a hunter's scent. But fret not, for I have a plan. Just the other day, I came across some mushrooms whose reek I can still smell. If we use them to hide our scent, those chocobos will be none the wiser. I'll take care of arranging the gishal greens, or gisal greens, for the trap, and I need my partner, that's you, to go and pick the pungent fungus for me. It seems the hunters call the mushroom Chandler's Wick, and about 5 or so should do the trick. Just head out east of Tailfeather for a bit and use your nose to guide you the rest of the way. I think it probably might be Candler's Wick. Alright, let's just get that out of there so it stops distracting me. Okay. So, we now have some side quests to do. So, let's go ahead and head out into the forest and see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into. Alright, so what do we have out here first? Clever chicks. Investigate the traps at 2 locations. Okay, so there's supposed to be a trap out here. Indeed there is, and there's some enemies, but we'll see if we can avoid them for now. The trap has not been sprung, but neither do you see any bait. Okay, so it looks like Chocobo managed to snag the bait out of that trap. Some bad news down here. Speak with the hunters. I want to be the hunter. Some bad news. There's clever chicks. I want to be the hunter. Pick Candler's Wick. Let's actually head on over there, because we can take care of that relatively quickly. Ooh. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Actually, I think I am going to have to go around there. So we've got some hunters out here. Ah, there's our targets. I wouldn't be surprised if something tried to jump me out here. Okay, there's no access there. That means we're going to have to go around the long way. Typical. I think I remember this area being one of the more particularly annoying regions. For trying to navigate on foot. Or on a ground-locked mount. Right now, we're going to kill this feather flea to kind of open us a hole in through which we can hopefully squeeze without engaging too many more enemies. Alright, there's the mushrooms we're after. There's gonna be one more kicking around here somewhere. There it is. We're gonna have to kill that chocobo. Alright, so there are the mushrooms, which are apparently very odoriferous. So, let's go ahead and head over to this camp and figure out what the bad news is. There is Leonulf. Things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in the woods, though. In these woods, though. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that once we obtain these reports and we get what issues that they're running into, we're going to be dispatched to correct those issues. Okay, so we have another camp over here, and I gotta remember how to get up there. Let's see. I'm guessing we're probably not gonna have access. Well, we might. Hold on. Can I use this branch? I might be able to use this branch. Come on. Let me use this branch. Perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna run past the bug. Alright, and there's Gwyneret. Alright, nothing out of the ordinary here. There's just the one bird that won't shut up. Haven't been able to catch a wink for all its bloody screeching. Oh, and there is an aether current. Alright, so what's next? The third camp. Some bad news up there. And of course it's going to be up there. Okay. So is there any indication of where... We're probably just going to have to continue up the road and see if there's going to be any way to get from here to there. And worse than dragons, there's a purple circle here. Alright, let me kill this flea. So I believe that is a stage of the main story quest. We'll probably run into Nath. Alright. Time being, I'm just going to kill this using normal attacks. Let's wait for my health to recover. There we go. Alright, it does appear to be some Nath. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Okay, that was fairly straightforward. Alright, we just need to find the spot where we can get up that cliff face. Bandersnatch. Does this work? This does appear to work. More Bandersnatch. Yep. Typically, wherever you find wild chocobos, you're going to find Bandersnatch. Right. Amabert? Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh-caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it. If we're going to keep on in this area, we'll need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. Okay. Simple enough. And then I think we have a trap to check. Let me just see if there's any aether currents in the local vicinity. 249 yalms to the west. So that direction. We're heading in that direction anyway, so... 87 yalms, and there it is. Let's grab it. Right in the middle of the river. Alright, I'm gonna have to take care of this Bandersnatch. Alright, let's check the snare. The trap has not been sprung, but neither do you see any bait. Okay, so it looks like that trap doesn't work. Worse than dragons. I guess we'll go ahead and hit that. Guessing we're gonna have more Nath to deal with. And here's the road, and there's the purple circle. Alright. And there's the stained one. Dravanian Avis. See if we can slip past. Oh, there's a fate. Alright, let's take out that Avis. Okay, let's arrive at our destination and see what happens. Should we chance to meet Marshchamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is in fact over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this is evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. I may pray reason with these two. Our goals are the same, set aside your differences for now. The truth of the past will be revealed, or I just grunt. Let's see. Our goals are the same. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Yame's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Yame's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvalgr will likely provide the catalyst Yame's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. We'll see. It isn't always that reliable. Let's see. Holy aiming, healing, and casting. We don't need any of those. So we'll take the silver pieces. Oh. Well, these Dravanians are not giving me any choice but to kill them. Alright, let's grab the next stage of the quest from UCL. And we're going to be getting Fending, Maiming, Striking. Alright, Holy Rainbow's Sorrel of Striking. She wishes to survey the approach to the distant towers. Spy you the 3 great towers to the west. Ishgardians know them as Annex Trine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelgur's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened, the one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Okay, so that over there is where we're eventually going. But that over there is the nest of the Nath, so we'll have to see how that all plays out. Oh. Alright, that was weird. I don't know what that was. But first, I think we want to head back to Tailfeather and turn in these side quests. So let's go ahead and just teleport ourselves over there. Alright, I checked your traps and they didn't work. So the Chocobos made off with the bait without springing the traps. Looks like I've come up empty-handed again. I have expected that would happen. That's why I dug pits near the traps in hope of catching one off guard. Sorry, I guess I forgot to mention that part. Looks like both you and the Chocobos managed to get past them on your own, though. Truth be told, this isn't the first time I've been outwitted by a Chocobo. I've got more trap designs in the works, and I plan to test them out soon. Stop by again if you feel like joining in. Alright, I just might do that. Let's go ahead and turn this in. So they've all got issues, but none of them thought to ask me for help. They think I'll bite off their heads or something. At any rate, I'd best prepare to round up the birds from each camp. Thanks again for your help, friend. Say, since you've already struck up an acquaintance with my people and all, maybe you'll be willing to lend them a hand? Seems they talk to you of their troubles readily enough. As I thought. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and talk to Koyanta here and tell her we got the mushrooms. Though she probably will already know by the smell. Say nothing, partner. Judging by your charming odor, you have already picked the mushrooms we need. I figured. Yes, these are... My gods, the stench is even worse up close. Here, I'll put them in my bag before the whole camp retches. Alright, partner, looks like I have the unenviable job of mixing these mushrooms with the Gisal greens. Say, why don't you tell Lupard what a good tea we make? What in the seven of hell she'd have to do? She's gonna mask her scent with that? Can't say anything about how wise the plan is, but it sure is interesting. As I'm sure you've gathered from the tail and ears, Koyanta's a Makote, and hunting's in their blood. Could this plan might actually work. Any road, it seems you two are getting along better than I could have hoped. Keep on with her, and I'll keep asking around for anyone lacking a partner. Okay. And she's from the Q tribe. Which... if I recall, they're from Thanalan. South Thanalan. if my memory serves. Camp... What was the camp? Forgotten Springs. Yes, I think that's where they're from. Alright, Lupard. It looks like Lupard has some good news for you. Alright, good. And that's going to get us our boots. That's good, because we're going to get our pants. Or did we just get our pants? No, we're getting our pants from this one. This is where we're getting our pants. So this is going to get our boots. Alright. Looks like Lupard has some good news for you, except... Ayame, the whole camp's in a hubbub. Seems a lone chocobo's been sighted wandering around not too far south, waiting for a pair of hunters to come snatch it up. An easy target will make the perfect first hunt for Koyanta. Now, don't go thinking this bird will just walk right into your traps. Koyanta's still as green as they come. Go with her and lend a hand before she misses out on her first catch. Alright. You heard Lupard. What are you waiting for, partner? That chocobo is not going to catch itself. Oh, wait. Before I forget. This is the special mixture I made out of those mushrooms and some gisal grains. Fragrant, aren't they? The chocobo we're aiming to nab's been sighted to the south, which means plenty of hunters that think they're clever set up traps there. Lucky for us, though, I've thought one step ahead. You see, since so many hunters have been down south, their scent will be as plain to the bird as this mushrooms is to us. Now, if I was a chocobo, I'd steer well clear of that place. Might even be inclined to take a slightly more dangerous route so as to not run into any hunters. Now, if my instincts are right, that chocobo will go right through Bandersnatch territory. That's why we gotta set up our traps to the north. Brilliant idea, ain't it? What's that? Don't tell me you're scared of the big bad Bandersnatches. Just tread lightly and we'll both come back with a new chocobo. Here, let us divide up the greens and get to setting our traps. Once everything's set up, let's meet at the hunter's camp to the north. Good luck, partner. Nah, I'm not afraid of the Bandersnatches. Actually, I've already killed one of them. Alright, so... we also have side quests now at each of those 3 camps we visited before. And the main quest is down there. Alright, so... what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to proceed out to these camps again, pick up their quests, and work our way north to where we're going to be hunting this chocobo. Take care of that. And then probably finish that off to get the boots. And then we will proceed down here to pick up the pants from the main story quest. So we can actually start getting ourselves with some better gear. Alright, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to end the episode here. It's a little bit earlier than typical, but don't have a terrible amount of time to record today, so we'll cut it short here, and we'll work on that when we come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.